Hey everyone, it's your best friend Pete, Parttimeexile. And I did have a video planned on Wednesday, which I recorded on Monday, but I quickly respec'd out of it, which was actually Demon Form. I was utilizing Ghost Writhe and Ming's Heart, which reduces maximum life. And you just put a lot of life regeneration on each gear piece that you could find. So I don't know where the other one went, but yeah. This one, I think it was. Yeah. Unfortunately, the build itself, I didn't enjoy the playstyle, as in you wait for me to get the regular amount of damage that I had on a non-demon form. It took 32 seconds, I believe, of being in demon form to match my non-demon form damage. And the build could sustain 62 stacks before losing life. The reason why I stopped is because I did the Act 1 Candlemas quest, both of them, which grants plus 20 life and 8% increased maximum life, which honestly kind of bricked the build. I could have worn, I was going to wear another, either Eye of Choyula or another Ming's Heart. However, just the fact that I had minimum 50 plus life means that's probably an additional 20 stacks of demon form lost. However, if everything was maximized with the current gear I had, I could probably sustain about 100 demon form before starting to lose life. However, I just didn't like the playstyle of just waiting around for like 30 seconds and then start clearing the map, or 15 seconds and then start clearing the map. It just wasn't fun. But yeah, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So the build I'm currently playing is, again, Hexblast. Trying to make it work. Unfortunately, Essence Drain, like as a main skill, I tried a couple times already. It just doesn't do enough damage. So that's a shame. Even with, honestly, even when I was at like 100 stacks of Demon Form, just didn't feel good. So, but yeah. As you can see, I'm using a shield. I did switch from the focus, not that one, or the focus I was wearing. If I can find it, this one. So this one gave me about 120% increased damage, which is a lot, and some cast speed. However, I decided to try the Citadel, the tier 15 map Citadel for the Copper King, the Act 2 boss. Did the map, went to the boss. I was wearing the focus shield. I did like, I don't know, 3 or 4 hits on him, and he one-shot me with that lightning thing. Even though I had like 76 max lightning res, and I was like, okay. I just got one shot. And then I realized that I forgot that I had this passive allocated for Fit for a King. So it has a +1 map boss difficulty. I don't know what it means. It says extremely powerful monsters. So maybe that's why he one-shot me. And I had that spec'd. And I forgot about it. So I unspec'd it. And yeah. Which was yesterday. Today I forgot to just spec it again, but doesn't matter. So I'm gonna go to the stone. I found a stone citadel. It says Vol, so I'm assuming that's Doriani. I'm just gonna use this map. It's just a blue map with no mod on it. It says that I failed the map on the Copper King, so yeah. So gear itself is I got some regen because I do have 89 fire res. Unfortunately can't get the extra 1% unless I evolve something and it hits another socket. I'm just not going to bother doing that right now. Still using the same wand. I did change to a shield. It's a +3 max fire res, life, block chance, whatnot. Still using the same belt. Has triple res and life. Dodre's tenure. Some helmet with resist and life regen. Still using the same ring. This one I bought, I think. I double exalted fire res and cold res. So yeah, I needed chaos res and I double exalted res. So I was like, damn, that's good. Bought this because I needed life regen with chaos res and I wanted 3 move speed. It was fairly cheap. It's like 15 exalted. I was like, damn, that's cheap. I better buy it now before it disappears. This is the most expensive purchase I've done so far. It was 1 divine. So I don't know if it's worth it or not, but I needed something that had +2 level skills, cast speed, life regen, and life. I really wanted spirit because I wanted to put vitality on, but I just couldn't find anything. So this was the best, and it was 1 divine. So I just allocated hard to kill. I don't know if it's good enough. It did give me an extra 20. I was at 128, so about 20 life regen. And then if I click this is 200 regen. Also, I did multiple iterations of the Infernalist. I was trying out the Bringer of Flame for Ignite, like the Shaper of Flame from PoE 1 Elementalist. It seems to work. Unfortunately, I try to use, unless I'm like super retarded, I was using Blackflame just to see if the hex, it says enemies ignited by you take chaos damage instead of fire damage from Ignite. And remember, that is using Bringer of Flame. I tried tier 1 maps, tier 5 maps, tier 10 maps. I could not ignite enemies with Blackflame. So there might be some sort of bug with Blackflame itself, because without it, I could ignite enemies fine. However, with Blackflame, I can't ignite enemies, which is a shame. I mean, I just wanted to use it for memes because, again, PoE 1, one of my favorite Ignite builds is Hexblast. But yeah, this doesn't seem to work, so it might be broken, or I'm just retarded and this doesn't work. So I decided to, again, I'm still using Altered Flesh. I'm still using the Doggle. Dog is, so many people in the comments like, bro, you have no minion nodes. You don't need minion nodes, bro. This thing is literally, besides in a boss, like an actual boss fight, this thing is up 70 to 80% of the time. My clear is like, I'm clearing from here. I'm clearing that far. Like, most things die in 1-2 hits, like except a rare, maybe 4 or 5 hits, depending what kind of mods on it. Like, this thing is up 70 to 80% of the time. So with him, I have Fire Mastery. You can use Minion, it doesn't matter. Elemental Army, Meat Shield, and Last Gasp. So he does die frequently. However, Last Gasp keeps him out for 4 seconds after the life is reduced to 0. So that's why he's up 70 to 80% of the time. So when he does die, he comes back within 3.5 seconds. And it's not that big of a deal, honestly. Again, as I said, I was spec'ing to Demon Form. I don't like the playstyle. I don't like waiting X amount of seconds before I should start moving. Secondly, I think this is a mistake, like an actual mistake from GGG, because the next Ascendancy node is maximum 10 Demon Flame. So I don't think they meant for this to scale indefinitely. So I think this was just a mistake in general. I don't really want to abuse it. Like, I was trying to. But honestly, getting the Act 1 quest, both of them honestly, it just bricked the build. And also, Pyromantic Pact. I was getting really difficult to use mana. I kept having to press the mana flask every 2 or 3. Yeah, I was just losing too much mana. So I had, prior to switching to Pyromantic Pact, had about 1,000 mana. And this thing costs 366 mana. So I have 3 casts, I'm out of mana, and then I have to press my mana flask. Now, I don't have to worry about it. Now I just don't have I don't have a monofloss equipped. I don't need it. Just do this. Just click. And I take some damage, but don't worry. I got some life regen. And it's all good. Yeah, I would like to get at least 250 was probably good. But it's okay. Again, that's why I really want a vitality. So the passage tree did change slightly. By slightly, as in I went all the way down here to the left to get Prism Guard and plus fire resistance. And I also went for block because I died into that boss in a one shot. So I'm hoping I can block it. Unfortunately, I only have 66 block, and the unique shield swollen is too expensive for a good roll. I think it's like 4 or 5 divines, maybe more now, for a like minus 11 or 12% block swollen. In case you know, swollen is the chance to block is lucky shield. Very, very good. I used it in one of the PoE 1 builds where I literally just tank to set off spells to poison enemies by Herald of Agony, and it's kind of like a Thorns build. It's like semi-Thorns build where I summon the Herald of Agony through Swollen. I did just pick up a random node because this has increased block chance. I was gonna buy another plus fire max fire res jewel with life regeneration rate. However, it's expensive. I think this one cost me 60 exalts. And honestly, I am getting kind of tired of the build. I've been playing it for a while now, for like almost 2 weeks. So it is a little boring. It did get a little more interesting though. I know I'm going on and on and on for 15 minutes about the build. And I did finally get reverberation for 20% more area. Also, offensive stats is pretty good. Increased damage per 1% chance to block. But yeah, that's the build. I'm gonna go try to do the Vol one. Let's see if I can find it somewhere. Yeah, they didn't really think about how, like, God, where did I put it? Oh, here it is. So yeah, the copper guy was here somewhere. Somewhere over here. I died. I got one shot. So I'm gonna try to go for this one. Please don't one shot me, bro. So I'm still using the I'm using magnified effect now instead of arcane surge since I have no mana. So Hexblast, control destruction, chaos mastery, consider casting, and magnified effect. When I go to the boss, I switch to concentrated effect, and it gives me about 5,000 more damage, or 6,000 more damage. So I took the magnified effect off from Blasphemy, since it has enough area effect anyway. 6 meters, it's plenty. With magnified effect, it goes up to 8, I think. Oh, 7.1. That's good stuff. Also, still using Essence Drain for Chaotic Freeze. So enemies can freeze. And just using Dark Effigy linked with Withering Touch. And Font of Blood, so it gives me some regeneration rate. Alright, good luck. Never tried this map before. I guess I should go over like the actual. As you can see, I have max resistances. I hate these guys. So we'll just attempt to do the map. I don't like those guys either. But yeah, so far, again, the build was fun. It's just I am getting bored since it's been a while since I've been playing it. And honestly, the AoE, ever since I equipped Magnified Effect like a couple days ago, it feels really nice. Like, holy moly. actually looks nicer too. One of the reasons why I was getting so bored is because I don't know, I'm so used to with like explosions and stuff. And remember, PoE 1 Hexblast is different compared to this. The only same thing about this two skills is that it removes the curse. That's the only same thing. Is this the boss already? Oh no, okay. I know the Act 2 boss for the Copper King was really close, honestly. I was dreading, you know how in Act 2 you have to go travel so far to get to him? I was expecting the same exact thing. Is that a rare? It is. Oh, okay. I know there are some broken builds right now, but honestly, that's the sad thing. I was browsing Reddit, and right before I was gonna do this video, I was like, I'm gonna play Poison Concoction because that looks fun, and they buffed it. I go on Reddit, I'm like, and some guy's like, Poison Concoction is busted. I was like, damn it, now I can't play it. I still might, honestly, because it looks, I mean, I love concoction skills. I should probably kill this guys before they snipe me off screen. I haven't really died to anything other than, also I am level 88. Yeah, I haven't died to like any monsters, only bosses. When I say bosses, literally just Copper King. So I'm assuming all of them can kill me if that one shot me. So, yep. All right, I must be going the wrong way, right? Has to be up. As I said, build has some nice clear, in my opinion. Well, again, I can't tell if people are trolling or they're upset because I kept complaining. So they're trolling. I don't know. They're like, "Oh, bro, your build sucks." Oh, this has to be the boss. I was like, it sucks? Really? It doesn't seem like it sucked to me. All right, so here's hoping. Okay, I'm gonna click a portal here. Again, I still never went into a portal yet in a boss thing.
So,
Concentration time.
The demon of Outtro has finally come for me. The ends justify the means.
What is going on? I don't know what this move is. That waypoint is actually just getting in the way, honestly. I'm just gonna set these off right now. Wait, do they not go away? Okay, there we go. God damn it.
The end of the world is nigh. Face the might of the Val. I will crush you. Aziri will soon begin her ascension. Out of my way or die.
Oh, brother, no! No!
I plan for every contingency. Fatal ambition.
Oh! Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, what? Okay, I remember in the axe that thing did not hit me. Even though it looked like it did, it didn't. Oh. No, don't do it, friend. I'm your friend. All right, let's just deal damage. DPS him down. What the crap? Stop doing things, you fool. Don't kill me. Don't do it. Don't do it. It keeps following me. Just pick up the fragment. Okay, this has to be a bug, right? It has to be a bug. All right, just pick up some things. Run around in a circle. Ah, crap, I picked up the wrong thing. I don't want that. Pick up the quarterstaff. I'll get rid of that. That there, put that there. Don't get hit. I have a feeling that's gonna one-shot me. It looks like it one-shots. Pick that up, pick that up, pick that up. Go, 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 go! What are you doing? Go! You know, I still haven't found a single, like, usable anything outside of wands and stab, like scepters or spell stabs. Haven't found a single useful anything weapon-wise. I think the best thing I found was like 140%. So I'm just admiring what I dropped, which was nothing. Hey, you are still here. Alright, I'm gonna clear the map. And I'll be right back. Alright, well, I cleared the map. Or, I completed the map, I should say. Did get the fragment. So it's either that keep pressing T. I don't know how to get to here. It's either that this map boss difficulty made it so that the boss could one-shot me, or I got crit by the Act 2 boss and the Copper Citadel. So whichever it is, yeah, probably best to not keep this for now, or unspec it before I do one of the Citadel bosses. And I actually thought I could unspec this and then I could move my points to a different tree. Unfortunately, it's stayed here. So, yep. So, just FYI, if you want to do your map boss, or your expedition, or your breach, make sure you spec them, because you can't unspec out of it. So that's why I thought I could, but I can't. So I'm stuck with these two nodes. If I knew that, I would have spec'd into breach, or delirium. But yeah. Again, in my opinion, the build is good. It can just get better. I was just really sick and tired of the mana problem, so I just went for Pyromantic Pact. It's good enough. And if I did get my 4th Ascendancy, I would probably just get 2 or 3% max life nodes. Because if I went for this, it would just, all my energy shield would just disappear because of Pyromantic Pact. If I went for this, I'd only get +1 spirit for 25 max life. What is that? How much math? I need a maculator. Let's just say 2500 life times 0.25. 62 spirit. Not good enough for 25. And I won't be using that much spirit for anything. I just need 20 spirit. That's all I need. So I will probably just get 6% max life, because this provides 20% damage as fire. So that's about 2000-ish extra damage. Not worth it. I'd rather just have more survivability. Again, I tried some shenanigans with Hexblast doing Ignite. It was okay. The hit, again, it wasn't it wasn't optimized at all. I just was testing. So the hit damage on Hexblast was like 10,000 damage or something. So right now it's 17, so not much at all. but it was igniting until like 10 maps. It was igniting fairly semi often, maybe 1 in 3 or 1 in 4 hits. It was igniting. So yeah, I don't think that's really all. I mean, I guess that's it. I was gonna play Thorns build with Brass Dome and that node on the tree, but someone's doing a Thorns build on YouTube. I was curious to see a physical damage on the tree. I googled physical damage affect Thorns PoE 2, and it led me to this YouTube guide on Thorns, and he says that it does, that physical damage on the tree. I can find it. I forgot where it was. This, like stuff like this, 25% increased physical damage does work with Thorns. However, he said that, like, I guess when GG made the recent patch, they nerfed how what's that move called? That shield move. Because I was thinking about using it too. I know, I don't, what is it, a skill? God, I forgot what it's called again. Honestly, whatever, the shield skill that creates a wall, you can bash it, and you can gain Thorns type ability from it. Yeah, well, they said they nerfed it. So I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna bother doing it. So I'm probably gonna play the Poison Concoction Pathfinder. I didn't, yeah, look at anything else. I just saw that Reddit post someone made. I was like, oh man, I kind of don't want to play it anymore. I could also try the one I originally planned to do with the, I don't know these character names. With the duelist section, with this section of the guy where he gives double attributes. The Gemling Legionnaire. There we go. I remember the Gemling Legionnaire. And because they did buff up that other skill, Profane Ritual? No, not Profane Ritual. The other one. There's another one. Where is these skills, brother? That's a support skill. Like Decaying Hex. Yes. Sorry, I'm coming very. Oh, an old man. Decaying Hex. They improve damage from 30% of intelligence to 60% of intelligence. I don't know how good or bad this will be, but yeah, I mean, seems okay. 60% is pretty good. If you could get, well, I didn't do any calculations. Most of you get at least 600 int, 500 int. Seems like it would be pretty okay. That's what I'll probably try. That or Poison Concoction. I'll think about it. Overall, this build is good. I was using another on my old amulet just before I leave. On the old amulet, wherever it is. Can't find it. This one. Yeah, this one. I was using Hunter's Talisman for the anoint. FYI, if you need to anoint something, it has to follow how it's anointed. So let's say I anointed this hard to kill. The way it is, you can't just put, unlike in PoE 1 oil, if you had a gold, silver, black oil, you can put it in any combination, it doesn't matter, and you get the anoint. Here, you have to put it in the specific this specific way. So it says guilt, greed, guilt. You have to put in greed, guilt, greed, guilt. You cannot go greed, guilt, guilt, or guilt, guilt, greed. It has to follow how it looks. So if you think it doesn't work, it works. And the way to do it is you just right click it. You just right click on top the oil or the delirium fragment, whatever you want to call it. And as you can tell, it says right click this item. So you put your amulet, error. Guilt, greed, guilt. Not guilt, guilt, greed. Not greed, guilt, guilt. I was like, why isn't it working? I'm like, is this bug too? No, it's just it has to follow the way it looks. Right. And the other way annoying thing, I know is people don't like me complaining, but look at, I wish this had a map tab, because look at, I have so many like just useless maps. Anything under like tier 13, I just dump into this tab. Unless I'm running out of tier 13s, then I just put tier 12s here and then convert it to tier 13, which I have neither, because it's just ugh. Get another tier 15 though. But yeah, that's the build. Again, still using the same items as some of these are the same items. Again, did put +2 maximum fire res on these items. This one, the helmet, and the boots, because I'm pretty sure I won't be changing these anytime soon. Because this says I was trying to get another one with you know, I should just, you know what? Let's just exalt it. 88 mana. I was trying to get rarity. So I have rarity here, rarity here. I had rarity somewhere else. I was trying to get rarity here. Oh, I thought I had rarity somewhere else, but I don't. Is this an open one? Let's exalt this too. No, I need to put my dexterity on. Ah, I don't have enough dexterity. Sorry. So I need to go here, put this as dexterity, boom, put this on, and undo that. And put intelligence. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's hilarious. The other thing is, getting a level 20 skill gem is very expensive. Just FYI. I didn't realize it took me, I just got this off a random tier 13 map, whereas I was getting 18s and 17s, a bajillion of them. I just got this one, and I bought one earlier today when I started for 1 exalt, and then I dropped this like a few maps later. I'm like, man, come on. Just FYI, a level 20 skill gem. I don't think you can see it here, but yesterday when I checked, it was 200 exalted orbs for a level 20 uncut skill gem. So yeah, that's, I don't know how you get it. I'm assuming it's a random drop. Feels bad. Hope they increase the drop chance in the future. I don't know if this is bad. This looks terrible, but whatever. Anyway, that's the build. Hexblast. This was a long recording. I hope I was less negative. Again, the more I play the game, the more I get over the annoyances. So, yeah, less annoying things. But yeah, hopefully play either Poison Concoction or Decaying Hex with Gemling Legionnaire. We'll see what kind of gear I can find or grab, because I do have a divine orb somewhere. I do have a divine. I had 2 divines, but I used one for the amulet. So, yep. And then I might have to sell the Perfect Jeweler's orb if I need more money for gearing. So I kind of want to do Pathfinder because I heard it's semi OP right now. So I really don't want to sell this, because I may actually need it. But if this build actually had the 6 link or the 6 socket, I would probably put either Arcane Temple or just put Concentrated Effect. Maybe for mapping I'll put Arcane Temple, and then for the boss I would just put switch Arcane Temple for Concentrated, or switch Magnified Effect for Conc Effect, just to have more cast speed while you're doing the boss, so you don't get stuck in this animation forever, or the slow cast speed. But yeah, again, thank you for watching. Take care, have fun, and remember, you're the best.